Okay, welcome to UP Math and welcome to the second part of our math review series featuring fractions. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, let's proceed with problem number 1. How many pieces of wire 3 and 1/6 inches long can be cut from a piece of wire 6 feet 4 inches long? So to get the number of pieces, we just only need to divide 6 feet 4 inches by 3 and 1/6 para malaman natin kung ilang piraso ang magagawa. Now, before we can do that, we need to convert 6 feet 4 inches to inches para isang unit lang tayo, no? And convert 3/1/6 to improper fraction kasi we cannot divide that kung naka-mixed fraction yan. Okay, so first, let us convert 6 feet and 4 inches, no? Now, since 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches, so paano natin ito i-convert? So that is 6 times 12 plus 4 inches, no? And that is 72 plus 4, 76 inches, di ba? And 3 and 1/6 inches in improper form is 6 times 3, 18 plus 1, 19, 19/6. O kung nakalimutan nyo, just multiply the denominator with the whole number and then add the numerator, no? And then use the same denominator, no? Okay, so we are now ready to divide 76 inches by 19/6. Now, how do you divide fraction? Diba? We multiply the numerator by the reciprocal of the denominator, which is 6/19. No? Now, remember how to multiply fractions? Diba? We multiply numerator by the numerator. Diba? Kunwari, we have 8b times c/d. Multiply lang natin yung numerator at saka denominator, no? But by doing that, kung minsan lumalaki yung ating fraction, no? For example, if I multiply 2 by 5 over, let's say, 16, no? That is equivalent to 10/16. And then we reduce to lowest term, we divide both by 2, magiging 5/8. Now, notice that if we apply the cancellation method, we can cancel 2 and 16. Ito magiging 1, ito magiging 8. Diretso na agad tayo sa 5/8, no? Hindi na tayo mag-reduce sa lowest term. So, cancellation method is preferable, no? Kesa yung magmumultiply tayo ng numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator kasi ganito ang nangyayari, umahaba, no? So, use cancellation method whenever possible, okay? So, in this case, dito sa ating fraction, 76 and 19 are cancelable, no? 76 divided by 19 is 4, no? And 19 divided by 19 is 1. So, the answer is 24, no? So, 24 pieces can be cut from piece of wire 6 feet 4 inches long, no? Kung hatiin siya by 3 and 1/6 inches long each. Okay? So, that's it. Okay, problem number 2. If 3/5 of the students are dismissed at 3:30 p.m., and 3/4 of the remainder at 4 p.m., what fraction of the students are dismissed at other times? Now, notice in this problem, walang binigay na number of students, no? Puro fraction lang ang nandito. So, if 3/5 of the students are dismissed at 3:30, then the remainder would be 1 minus 3/5. Now, bakit sasawa natin sinubtract? Kasi nga wala namang number of students na binigay. In other words, we are only concerned about the fractions of students, no? Now, 1 can be written as 5/5 to make them similar. So, 5/5 minus 3/5 is equal to 2/5, no? Now, since 3/4 of the remainder were dismissed at 4 p.m., then we get 3/4 of 2 fifths, or 3/4 times 2 fifths. Again, we can use the cancellation method. This is 1 and this is 2. So 310 ang na-dismissed noong 4 p.m., no? Now, what do we do with 3 over 10? So we add 3 fifths and 3 tenths kasi ito na yung mga na-dismissed, right? So we add 3 fifths and 3 tenths. Oh, use the LCD. So LCD is 10. So what do you do with the LCD? We divide the LCD with the denominator and then multiply with the numerator. So 10 divided by 5 is 2 times 3 is 6. So ganyan mag-add ng fraction, no? Pag magkaiba ang denominator. Plus, again, 10 divided by 10 is 1 times 3 is 3. So the total is 9 over 10. So what fraction of the students are dismissed at other times? Again, we subtract 9 over 10 from 1, di ba? So 1 minus 9 over 10, or 10 over 10 minus 9 over 10 is equal to 1 over 10. And that's it, no? 1 over 10 of the students are dismissed at other times. Okay, pahabol lang po sa problem number 2. So since most of the time, pag kumukuha tayo ng test, we are under time pressure, we should learn how to compute mentally, no? So like for instance, in number 2, paano ba natin isusubtract ang 3 fifths from 1? So ilan ba ang kulang kay 3 para maging 5 over 5 yan, di ba 2? So the answer is 2 fifths, no? Another example, 1 minus 4 over 7. Again, ilan ang kulang kay 4 para maging 7 over 7 yan? Di ba 3 over 7? O isa pa, 1 minus 5 over 8. Ilan ang kulang kay 5 para maging 8 over 8 yan? And that is 3/8, no? So, ganun lang mag-subtract from 1, no? Now, this is an added info na makakatulong sa inyo to save time, okay? Okay, problem 3. Mary cleaned the storeroom and found 16 jars, 3/4 of which were empty. How many of the empty jars did she keep if she threw 2/3 of them away? Okay, so first let us take how many jars were empty, no? So since 3/4 of which were empty, then we get 3/4 of 16, no? Now, what do you mean by the word of? No, in operation, it means multiplication. Okay, so 3/4 times 16. So again, cancellation is possible since 16 and 4 are cancelable, no? We can divide both by 4. This is 1 and this is 4. So there were 12 empty jars, no? 12 empty jars. Now, since Mary threw 2/3 of this, so this time we get 2/3 of 12. So that is 2/3 times 12. Again, we can cancel 3 and 12. So this is 1 and this is 4. So we have 8, no? So how many jars did she keep? So out of 12, 8 yung kanyang tinapon, no? So ilan ang natira? We have only 4 jars left. Okay? And that's it. Okay, problem number 4. If x is 2/3 of y and y is 3/8 of z, what is x over z? So I think you will agree with me that this type of problem is very common, no, in different tests. So paano ba natin sinosolve yung ganito? So since x is 2/3 of y, we just write x is equal to 2/3 of y. And since y is 3/8 of z, we just substitute 3/8 of z to y, no? So this is equal to 2/3 of y, which is 3/8 of z. Sinubstitute lang natin. Okay? So ito, pinalit lang natin to, no? Then, let us simplify, no? We can cancel 3 and 3. So 1 na lang yan. 2 and 8. We have 1 and 4. So, x now is equal to 1/4 na lang ang natira, di ba? of z. Now, to get x over z, we just divide both sides by z. So, x over z is equal to 1/4 na lang, di ba? Maka-cancel na yan. And that's it, no? Ganyan lang yan kadali. Okay, last problem, number 5. In a Halloween party, the judges eliminated 1/3 of the eligible contestants after every 20 minutes. If 135 contestants were present at the party, how many would still be eligible for a prize after 1 hour? Okay, so since we have 20 minutes in 1 hour, then the judges were able to eliminate 3 times within that period, di ba? So in the first 20 minutes, we eliminate 1/3 of the total contestants, no? So we get 1/3 of 135 or 1/3 times 135. So we can cancel 3 and 135. This is 1, this is 45. So 45 contestants were eliminated after the first 20 minutes. Now, to get the remaining contestants, we subtract 45 from 135, di ba? So 135 minus 45 is equal to 90. So only 90 contestants were left after the first 20 minutes. Now, for the second 20 minutes, again, 1/3 of what is left will be eliminated, no? So we get 1/3 of 90 or 1/3 times 90. Again, we can cancel 90 and 3. This is 1 and this is 30. So 30 were eliminated after the second 20 minutes. So again, we subtract 30 from 90 to get the remainder. So we have 90 minus 30. So 60 na lang ang matitira after the second 20 minutes, di ba? Now, for the last 20 minutes, kukunin na naman natin yung 1/3 ng natira. So we have 1/3 of 60 or 1/3 times 60. So again, we can cancel 3 and 60. This is 1 and this is 20. So 20 were eliminated after the last 20 minutes. So, paano natin kukuha yung remainder? Again, we subtract 20 from 60. So 60 minus 20. So only 40 contestants were left after 1 hour, no? Okay? So that's it. Okay, that will be all for now. So I hope nakapagbigay na naman tayo ng dagdag kaalaman regarding fractions. So sana magamit nyo yan in whatever test you will be taking in the future. So thank you for watching and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye for now.